Hi, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching, and today I want to talk about why you don't want to chase him. Three things that will happen, or three things that you create the best chance of having happen in any stage of love, dating, and relationship. For those of you new to my channel, I would love to invite you to subscribe. I release a video weekly. Number one, when you stop chasing, he starts to miss you. He stops taking you for granted. Because what often happens in any stage of love, dating, and relationship dynamic is there's a belief system, a subconscious belief that you're not worthy or you're not deserving or that you have to make it happen yourself. And so even if you have this at like a slight level, what starts to happen is you start taking action steps that can devalue yourself, meaning that you don't believe that you're truly worthy of letting someone give to you and working for you and showing up for you at a high level. And so when we take a step back and we stop over giving or over functioning and trying to earn love, what we're conveying is that we know our value, and not in this arrogant, like diva type of way, but just a subtle energy of being good enough and deserving of a seat at the table, and all of those really subtle sort of comforts that make us all want to be around a person, where we just feel that they're open, that they're relaxed, that they're comfortable in their own skin, that they're enough just as they are, that they're comfortable with their beingness, that they're safe in their non-doing, and they don't have to be keeping it alive or making it unfold a certain way in order for love to be something that they have. So it's a really, really powerful self-healing practice. And it also conveys to the other person that you are high value and that you know the value that you hold within. And this is not something that we can buy, that can be bottled. This has to come from the inside out. And so this is a practice that I invite you to connect to. And in any social situation, because of course this can be applied to other areas outside of love, but any situation where you kind of feel intimidated or you've made up some stories of how successful or how amazing they are, that you're always checking in and you're evening the playing field and recognizing that, you're going into this as a whole person, as someone who's deserving, and all you have to do is be your sweet self and allow life to unfold. And this will keep you from just moving into action mode or trying to earn love or prove yourself to another person. Number two, you're going to restore the connection you have within yourself. Because often when we are chasing at any stage, we're trying to figure out how to make it all work. And we kind of lose that connection that we hold for ourselves within. What did I do with my free time before this relationship? What are the things that light me up? What are my interests? What are my passions? Where have I not been showing up for myself? Sometimes at an extreme level, I'll see a woman forego the basics. Suddenly she starts eating a different way. Maybe she eats the food he eats because it feels more, she doesn't want to rock the boat and she wants to go along, but she doesn't actually feel good with that choice and she's not holding space for herself. That's one example that can be applied, but there's so many ways in which this can occur. And so really connecting with yourself, like what makes me feel my best? Are you meeting those basic needs? Are you sleeping well? Are you eating a healthy diet? Are you drinking water? Are you moving your body? Are you getting a little sunshine? All of the basic things that keep you connected and feeling really solid and good within yourself. Because of course, like our subconscious just craves simplicity. So these simple acts of self-care and meeting those basic needs are really important to maintain and restore the connection we hold within ourselves. And this serves as a beautiful anchor for then what we can offer in a relationship or in love in really any stage. And so making sure that you're not losing yourself and that you're making that connection that you hold within that allows you to be the best version of yourself the highest priority. As I've shared many times in different videos, this is not selfish. despite what we saw growing up, despite what we saw our mother do or our father do or our sister do. Being able to connect to what allows us to be of our highest quality is one of the most loving and important practices in really having a thriving connection and love. Number 3, he values you because you are conveying that I'm not going to take less than what I deserve. Not from an egoic perspective, right? The not taking less than what we think we deserve from an ego perspective is, oh, I'm not putting up with that or this. No, it has to look like this, or I won't do it that way. It's more limited, right? It's kind of like just more of a self-centered knee-jerk reaction. But when I'm talking about not taking less than what you deserve more from like a soul perspective or from a conscious perspective, it just means, why would I take less than what I know is my birthright or what's right and good for me, or that reflects how I feel about myself deep down? It means that you're not taking crumbs or you're not settling for less because you have a fear that this is as good as it gets or this is all that's available to you. You know, not taking less than what you deserve from a soul perspective is getting a really conscious overview of who the person is and deciding from a deeper space within you, like, does this reflect my values? Does this reflect what I know deep down is possible for me? So really sorting through to make sure that this aspect of you is leading from love, not the more ego way that says it has to look this way in order for me to be happy. That will never serve us and allow another person to truly just drive it forward and feel that deep connection with us, because of course the ego is the more limited point of view. So we want to make sure that we're checking in and connecting to the deeper part of us that knows that deeper love is possible for us. I hope this video offers you some new ways of thinking about why not to chase and to look at some of those quick knee-jerk reactions that don't serve your bigger dreams and goals. If you would like to learn more about me and my work, please check out my website, jenmichellecoaching.com. I do have my group waitlist back up. I plan to offer it again, most likely in the fall. And I also have all of my digital programs available where you can take a deep dive into all different components of feminine energy that best fit your situation. Much love to you all, and I'll see you next week.